I shared a post on Reddit about what's going on here, and I got a response from someone saying that what I was talking about was faith, and that I needed an experience much more compelling than what I was talking about. um, but I think sometimes we're talking about different things, right? So what I'm talking about here doesn't require any experience. I've had plenty of compelling experiences, either through meditation or outside of meditation, but I could still probably draw a link to meditation, or I could say that meditation was happening even if I wasn't meditating. Plenty of compelling experiences that never lasted, and that once once they were gone, I felt like I had lost something. But what I'm talking about now is not an experience, and it doesn't require any experience. Um, it doesn't need anything. It doesn't need an experience. Um, it could be, I could say it's all experiences, right? So everything is permitted. There's nothing needed. This just is what this is, and that's unbeatable. It's unbreakable, and it's unshakable. I mean, again, um, it is what it is. As far as faith goes, there are some elements of this that are similar to faith. There is a comfort that comes with this, right? Peace, some joy. And I know those things come with faith. And I often, um, since this has been happening, I often recognize similarities with what I imagine it is to find faith, right? When people say they find faith. But faith is usually faith in something else, right? This, if it's to say it's faith in this, right? It's faith in itself. Um, there is nothing else, right? It's faith in what's immediately available and what's immediately confirmable. I've been starting to think of it kind of like, how a child thinks there's a monster under their bed, right? And as they get older, that idea just seems to be ridiculous, right? And maybe there's a phase that the child goes through where they're checking the bed, under the bed, and they never find a monster there. But eventually, they realize that, hey, every time I check under the bed, there's no monster, and I'm never going to find a monster there, right? It's highly unlikely that I'll ever find a monster. No monsters ever come out of this bed. No monsters ever done any harm. Um, I'm going to stop believing in the monster. This is more like that. It's faith that there's no monster under the bed. Although in this case, it's faith that there is no self because there's no self that can be found. Faith that there's no time because there's no time that can be found, etc.